This is Monty back again. Okay, this is probably the most stupid thing that I can think of that I've heard or read lately. Donald Trump is saying that the economy is strong and that his tax cuts provided a lot of cash for not only corporations, which we know that to be true, but he's saying that consumers are also flush with cash and they're benefiting as well. I want some Trump supporter or somebody to explain to me at the same time in the same article that I'm going to post. He's saying that he wants Jerome Powell, the Federal Reserve Chairman, to not only lower interest rates even further, but he also wants the Federal Reserve to start stimulating the economy by printing money. Now, typically, when the economy is slowing down, which it is right now, I have lots of proof for that. And for those of you who don't have your heads up your asses, you know full well that the economy is slowing down. But anyway, Trump is asking Jerome Powell to start printing money and lowering interest rates even further. Now, let me give you guys a little reality check for those of you who don't know. Most of the other industrialized nations in Europe and Asia and elsewhere, they're already experiencing negative interest rates. Okay, a lot of them have lowered their interest rates so low, they're in negative interest rate territory. That's how low their interest rates are. They're paying people to take loans and to put the money in the bank and do mortgages and such, which is insane. Okay, that defies the laws of physics. In economics, you certain principles are obeyed, and when you start paying people to take out a mortgage or to put money in your bank, that goes against the laws of physics, let alone economics. Anyway, I don't know how this idiot thinks that in a slowing economic environment, heading into a recession, that you're supposed to be able to lower interest rates into negative territory because we're already at 2%. So why would we go into negative territory or near negative territory in order to stimulate an economy? Because that's basically the only reason why you would lower interest rates and print more money is because you think that is warranted in a sluggish economic environment. So I don't know how stupid you Trump supporters are, but you may want to go back and revisit Economics 101. If you have a strong economic environment, there's absolutely no reason to lower interest rates. If anything, if you have a strong economy, you consider raising interest rates. That way, if the economy overheats, then you can start to lower interest rates. But if you use up all your ammunition, and that's what they call it, if you use up all of your ammunition, which is the ability to conduct fiscal and monetary policy by either lowering interest rates or printing money, which is monetary, and then the fiscal policies have to do with taxes, raising taxes or lowering taxes or something like that. Then you do that if you need to. But if you don't need to, then you simply don't print more money. You simply don't lower interest rates any further because, again, obviously, it's not warranted. So I don't know how stupid you guys are, but anyway, this world is not... Obviously, we have a group of people who don't either understand even the basics of finance or economics, or they're just fucking retarded or something, or a combination of both. I'm not sure what it is anymore. But how do you guys make sense out of this? Somebody tell me, because I'm not talking to very many intelligent Trump supporters at all. Most of the people that I'm talking to are poor and stupid and broken, and they're financially illiterate. So we don't get anywhere fast. We get nowhere fast. But anyway, in a sluggish environment, again, you try to reserve these tools so that when you do go into a recession, you have some ammunition, you have some ability to do something. That means you lower interest rates at that time in order to incentivize people to borrow. But you don't ask people to take on more debt by lowering interest rates ahead of time before you go into a recession. That is the worst possible time for you guys to increase the amount of debt. Consumer debt is at all-time highs. I don't know why this idiot in the White House thinks that it's anything different, because consumer debt, corporate debt, government debt, student loan debt, subprime automobile loans, the idea that the credit rating bureaus, they want to change the credit rating criteria so that the people who don't need money can borrow money more easily. I even read that I think Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, they want to change the underwriting standards to make it easier for you guys to borrow money to buy a house, because they want you to buy a house at the worst possible time going into a recession, so that when you do go into a recession, they can take your house back and your equity, just like they did in 2008. Anyway, this garbage doesn't make sense and doesn't fly. But if anybody can explain to me how this is supposed to work, because Donald Trump is not doing a very good job in terms of communicating how this is going to work. Again, if you go into a recession and you've exhausted your tools, what do you do to pull out of the recession? You've already lowered interest rates to 1 or negative territory. You've already stimulated the economy, because that's what he's doing. He's asking Jerome Powell to go ahead and print more money. So why isn't that idiot in the White House explaining to you, me, or somebody what is going to be done when you do go into a recession, and how you're going to get out of it, considering that everybody and their brother-in-law is acknowledging the slowdown. And in parts of America, they're already experiencing it. And a lot of places outside the United States, they're already experiencing it. Anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. And if somebody has any way of explaining this to me, let me know. Post it at my blog, on my website, or something, so we can start an intelligent discussion. But I'm talking to a lot of idiots on Facebook and Twitter. Nobody has empirical evidence. Nobody has sensible, factual information or can conduct themselves like an adult. I just hear stupid one-liners talking about Hillary, talking about Obama, talking about Bush, talking about everything else except for providing any information, factual, verifiable, intellectual discussion or debate. Okay? I don't want to hear from some stupid idiot or some anecdotal bullshit. Okay? Anyway, you guys have a great day. We'll talk later. Bye.